So you made a poor choice at work or in your personal life and you feel embarrassed and ashamed. We've all been there. And anyone who tells you otherwise, well, I would check to see if they came from Area 51 because they must not be human or their arrogance truly knows no bounds. It can be hard not to beat yourself up when you mess up.
Hey, what's the matter? Let's get off before he wakes up. Come on.
I'm not through with you, Buster.
But I want to applaud you for taking the first step, which is seeking advice, because that's a sign of someone who wants to improve. My name is Eleanor, and I'm a life coach on a mission to help people reach their full potential. And I've got a few tips to help you get through this tough time. When we realize we've done something wrong, whether big or small, our first reaction is to try to put a bandage on it and make it all better quickly. But sometimes that actually makes things worse. Instead of being reactive, take a moment to be reflective. Analyze the experience. Try to really understand the issue at hand. What could you have done differently? When we're in a rush to patch things up, sometimes we try to make amends before we really understand the issue. And unfortunately, a surface level solution can't heal a deep wound. Sometimes you have to sit in the silence before you can find a proper solution. And we have to learn to be okay with that. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes a poor choice at some point. Society likes to publicly crucify people for their choices as if we aren't all human, as if we haven't all done something we regret. This lack of grace puts pressure on everyone to try and be perfect lest they befall the same fate and then get dragged on social media forever. Instead of trying to be perfect and just cover up your mistakes, be brave and hold yourself accountable. It is truly a freeing experience to stand in your truth. It shows growth and maturity. When we make a mistake or a poor choice that hurts someone else or causes a negative reaction, we want to try to control the situation and make sure we're forgiven. And even though your intentions may be earnest, the only thing we can control is ourselves. We can learn from our mistakes, we can apologize to those we hurt, but we cannot control whether they're willing to receive us, believe us, or reconcile with us. Trying to control someone else's response is unfair to that person and it infringes upon their free will. Sometimes you might even lose a friend over a poor choice. The only way you can make that mistake mean something is to learn your lesson. And if you ever get the opportunity and you feel comfortable, share your lesson with someone else in an effort to help them. We weren't meant to do this life thing alone, and if you can help someone else learn from your mistake, then you're fostering good karma. Look, you can completely mess your life up. I mean, you can hurt loved ones, you can stomp on your blessings and throw them in the trash. You can be as negative as humanly possible. You can do all of these things and still turn your life around, if you want it. Remember, you are not your mistakes. And as long as you wake up with breath in your lungs, you have a chance to change your life. Every day is an opportunity to start anew. And if you work on loving yourself, I mean really loving yourself, you start to understand that you're worthy of love despite your errors. You can build the momentum to turn your life around. And in your darkest moments, when you feel like you're alone and you have no one else, I want you to remember this. God sees you. Despite your mistakes, despite your issues and poor behavior, He sees you and He loves you anyway. Seek Him and the rest will fall into place. If there's someone you love who would benefit from this video, please hit subscribe and share. I've been where you are and it's not easy bouncing back from a mistake. But if I can do it, so can you, because I am not special. I just kept going. You've got this. Until next time, be well.